Hi, everyone. Welcome to the third episode of This or That. Today, Carter and I decided we'll talk about all the Disney parks. If you notice, Carter is also trying to get all of our animals in an episode at one point in time. So last week it was Timon and Loki, and Loki voluntarily came in and made his own appearance. This week it's Olive. So
Diego.
We got to get Diego, and then we're done. We have two dogs and two cats. But I digress. So this week, Walt Disney World parks, we went ahead and put the 4 parks, Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood, and Epcot, all in the Little Mickey. So we're gonna just draw 2 out and compare. And then we'll compare the last 2, give you our preferences and why. And then, I don't know, should we rank them at the end?
Yeah.
Okay. But it's so hard because
Good.
Yeah, they're all good. I love all of them.
And you should have like their pros and cons.
Yeah. So, all right, go ahead, Carter. You pick.
All right.
All right, should I pick the other one?
I picked Animal Kingdom.
All right, so Animal Kingdom Animal Kingdom and Epcot. All right, that's probably good. Do you want to go first?
No, you go first.
All right. This is going to depend on what's going on. So, Epcot, I love the festivals at Epcot, so, food and probably pick Epcot for it. But probably, I don't know, I love Home and Garden too. Okay, let's say no festivals at any place. I'm picking Animal Kingdom. And I'm a huge animal person. I love the trails there. I love the bats at Animal Kingdom. I love Kilimanjaro Safari.
You like the bats there?
I love those big bats. I mean, with the tiny little fingers.
I always thought you were against going there.
No, I love those. They've got tiny little human hands almost. They're so cool.
Okay.
It's like the giant African bats. They're really cool.
So, they don't sound cool if you get close to them.
Well, and then they have that trail that's so cool, with the tigers and all of the theming and stuff there. It's really cool. And the I always like going to the Rafiki's Planet Watch there. Because they have the veterinary area, and a lot of the times they'll have animals that you can watch as they work on them, and they explain what they're doing and how they care for them and that kind of. And I love that so much too. Now they have the animation classes there too.
Yeah,
which
didn't we see one of the animals there when they're when we went there most recently?
Yeah, we saw a few. They were doing birds.
I'm pretty sure they were doing birds.
And then I thought there was an actual animal they had one time when we were there too. So that was really. And then
cool. for the animator class, whatever it was, they were drawing Scar. I'm pretty sure.
Which anytime you can take an animation class, that's super cool.
Mm-hmm.
But Pandora too, that's Animal Kingdom with Pandora.
Yeah. Flight of Passage. Really
cool.
And
Pandora at night. That's
even though now with the. I mean, it depends. Sometimes you can see it in dark now.
Yeah. So right now, as things stand, my pick would be Animal Kingdom. What do you say, Carter?
I don't know. I remember Epcot. It's good when you have the festivals, but there's just but pretty much it's just you want to go there, and then if you're there during the festivals, you're just gonna be walking around the world, just going to every so often some of the stops there.
And eating around the world.
But then eventually you're going to get full and you won't be able to finish them all the time. Plus they're a little expensive too.
They're not that bad. It was good when they had the dining plan because then those were all snack credits and stuff. So hopefully Disney bring the dining plan back soon because that's a huge help for the festivals with all the snack credits there.
And also the handful of rides that are at Epcot, those are also nice, Soarin' and
Test
Track and
the Frozen ride,
stuff.
The Frozen. Well, I
haven't been on the Frozen. I'll say
we
went on there
went on
once.
It the one time. I want to go on that again. There's always a line and stuff. So.
I'll say it's always for some reason it's always a ridiculously long line, 80 minutes or something.
Yeah, it's always long there and that. But I don't know. I love the worlds. I think the kids probably like the more in the future world, the front of the park area, and that with the rides and that. Would you agree?
Yeah,
So,
and we're also gonna have to see like with the new like revamped version of it coming out like eventually of Epcot.
yeah, once they finish all the remodel there, that could be a total game changer with everything that they're doing. So,
and overall, like Animal Kingdom 2 is a really good park too, and I like that one a lot too. So. I would probably pick Animal Kingdom over Epcot.
Animal Kingdom over Epcot?
But it might change when the renovations are done.
Yeah. Me also, like, for me, Animal Kingdom, although Epcot does too. Okay. But let's just say no festivals. Animal Kingdom, it had, like, the vegetarian, vegan options there are amazing. So they're so unique compared to pretty much any other park. Although Epcot, again, when they have the festivals going on, great options. So then that leaves Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios to talk about. What do you...
But before we do that...
Oh, he's getting Diego, so... Magic Kingdom and Hollywood, this is going to be a hard one to compare, because you got, like, Galaxy's Edge, so that's our last animal now, Diego. So last week you had Timon and Loki, now you've seen Diego and Olive. But, so, what do you say, Magic? You go first this time, because it's too hard for me, Magic Kingdom and Hollywood. I think I know what you're going to pick.
Yeah, I say, like, Magic Kingdom, it's, like, there's so many, like, good things there, and it's just, I don't know, it's just really nice there, and, like, all the rides there, like, they're kid-friendly, like, all of them, like, they're not, like...
There's hardly any with, like, high requirements
but it's...
there, like, Space Mountain.
Yeah, like, I say, if anything,
Seven
like...
Dwarfs.
I think do a faster, like, one, I think slightly more intense ones would probably be, like, the Space Mountain, and that'd probably, and if anything, Splash Mountain, possibly.
Yeah. Well, and Big Thunder, too. But, I mean, I mean, they're all, like, friendly for the kids in that Magic Kingdom, I would say, so. And then Hollywood, of course. Like,
Hollywood is really good.
Galaxy's Edge. If you're a Star Wars fan, Galaxy's Edge.
I could spend all day
and even the
there.
Toy Story Land, like, that whole area is really cool, too. And then you got, Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster and Star Tours and the shows. Minnie's Runaway Railway, that's really cool, too.
Except in the morning, it's really a long way. It's not nice when there's sun outside.
So what do you pick if you have to pick one?
Probably Hollywood.
Hollywood.
I could just spend a whole entire day in Galaxy's Edge.
Hollywood too. The last few times we've been there, the last couple times, like especially there, I feel like the PhotoPass photographers are just really good. Like they're taking so many shots, so many cool poses. Like, using the Force. If you have a lightsaber, they had him like take his lightsaber out and put that out. They've got the magic shot with Grogu, Baby Yoda, that kind of thing right now. So, I don't know. I really liked that. So, what do you? But hey, Auntie Julie's watching.
I know. I saw that.
Hi, Julie. So, I would still probably have to pick Magic Kingdom just because there's so much to do there, although it's really close because I do love the Galaxy's Edge, especially at Hollywood Studios. So, but Magic Kingdom has so many rides, and it's just classic, and the castle, and
as Stacy would say.
I was just thinking, I didn't even mean to. If you've ever watched when you're in the Disney Resort, one of the channels has like Stacy going through all the things, and she always goes, it's classic. But it just, everything there, I think like that's like the epitome of the like encompassing the magical feeling of Disney when you walk into Magic Kingdom. And so I think just for that reason I'd have to pick Magic Kingdom over Hollywood, but it's real close. So
I'm gonna get something.
Carter has now just left me, so but Hollywood is like with all the lands and that kind of thing, it's really, if you're a Star Wars fan, that's definitely like a very close second to Magic Kingdom, and that I would say. But like if you had to pick just one park and that's all that you're going to the entire time that you're there and you haven't been in a while, Magic Kingdom would be my top, like, number one for everything. And although it is like everything is and it all depends on what's going on. So, oh boy, Carter's bringing all of his Hollywood accessories down. So, all of his Star Wars accessories right now. So, I'm going to keep talking and rank my 1 to 4 right now while he gets his Hollywood accessories out to share. So, so any Star Wars fan, like Carter and I are huge Star Wars fans. Carter is like a complete geek of like all things lightsaber and that for sure.
One lightsaber every single time we're going.
But yeah, so I would say number 1 would be Magic Kingdom, taking out any festivals or anything going on. Number 2 would probably be Hollywood, and then number 3 would probably be Animal Kingdom, and then Epcot would be my choices. But as I said, that can all change based on festivals, what's going on, and I can argue any one of those 4 parks as your one to go visit while you're staying there. So, Carter, as you're assembling your lightsaber, why don't you talk about how would you rank 1 to 4?
I'd probably rank Hollywood at number 1 for me. The Magic Kingdom like as a close second, and then probably Animal Kingdom than Epcot.
Okay,
like Epcot is
we're
good.
Close.
Like Epcot is good, but it's just like not as good as Animal Kingdom, in my opinion. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I like Epcot. Epcot, if there's a festival going on, that can easily jump up to like number 1 or number 2 for me.
Yeah,
so,
but also depends like on the festival.
Yeah. All right, now Carter will do a demonstration on lightsabers from Hollywood Studios since we're throwing that in right now.
You could get yours from upstairs.
I'm not going to go run and get my Savi's lightsaber. This is his Savi's, right? This was Savi's lightsaber
Savi's.
that you made. So the make your own lightsaber that they have there, which is open now for you to do.
And you can also.
Yeah, this is...
Just take off everything.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, and the pieces are pure metal.
Yeah, Julie, I think that with the, like, if it's your first time visiting right now with the pandemic, you're still definitely getting a lot of magic and that when you're there. You do miss out on, like, the shows, the evening shows. But I think there's so much still going on there with the parades, the cavalcades, and that kind of thing that they have going on, that you still get so much magic. And the parades, because they happen consistently throughout the day, it's really fun because, like, the characters, the roads aren't that they're traveling down, it's not like packed wall-to-wall people, and the characters actually have a little bit of time to interact with you. So, like, you'll see them, like, pointing to people, waving, like, you know, one of them commented on my outfit or, you know, like, gave a thumbs up, and, like, little kids they're waving at. So there's still a lot of...
That comment on your outfit.
Yeah, no mode. so there's still a lot of magic going on there, for sure. For everyone. And I think it just gives you the opportunity to, especially like right now, getting away for a vacation is it's really nice going someplace else for peace of mind. So I still think you're getting a lot of magic for sure when you're going there and visiting. Like I said, you miss out on some of the evening shows, but you also have like all of the social distancing. It's a bit less crowded with everything. So there's pros and cons to everything, for sure. All right, Carter, finish your lightsaber demo.
So then you got the one that belonged to Anakin Skywalker, Luke Skywalker, and then later on Rey Palpatine.
Rey Skywalker.
Palpatine.
We're not going to get
Bloodline
into that right now.
Palpatine.
We're not going to get into that right now. So.
It's bloodline, she's a Palpatine. With a blue collar.
Yes.
Because since it was made by the time when the Jedi were in thousands.
Can you see why Hollywood is his favorite number 1 that he chooses? The number
most
1
common
part?
colors were green and blue during the era. This is Kylo Ren's lightsaber.
Yeah, this was the one you got when we went there the last time.
Yeah, it's
because
also very heavy.
When we went for one park for his birthday, guess where he decided that he was going? So
Hollywood.
Yeah.
It's also very heavy, this one. It's like
so he stands by his
pound.
number 1 picking for sure. So Yeah, you would. It was pretty cool. He went through some different options, Julie, but he went with the Kylo Ren one, which is pretty. It's pretty cool. Yeah. And then we've made this into a Star Wars thing right now. But the Savi's ones, so like the legacy lightsabers that Carter had just showed, those, like, the color is the color when you put it in there.
Yeah, I can go get my kyber crystals.
But the Savi, we don't have to get too much into but just as a side note, the Savi one, the make your own lightsabers, which they are indeed doing right now, you can buy these kyber crystals and it will change the color of your Savi's lightsaber blades. So we have, I think, pretty much all the colors, like yellow, white, green.
I have all of them except for black.
Blue, purple. Well, yeah, the black is there's like a
1 in 500 chance.
So anyway, little brief digression to the Hollywood.
And then they come in these types of containers, but
the
this one,
legacy lightsabers.
Yeah, the legacy lightsabers come in this. There's smaller cases. That one's a smaller case than the Kylo Ren's because Kylo Ren's is a longer lightsaber.
Yeah, Kylo Ren's was big. That was kind of cumbersome to carry around the park all day.
It was a little.
Yeah, but you did good with it. And then the Savi's comes with the carrier for you to carry the whole thing. Yeah, this whole thing that goes. So it makes it kind of easy to carry, but also a little bit difficult because if it's going like this, you're like taking people out walking by you. Maybe not necessarily.
That's why we did ours like towards the end of the day.
Could be good for social distancing. I don't know.
I think that's why we did ours like towards the end of the day. We would.
Yeah, we did. That's the Savi's thing. So, no, Tron is not open yet, Julie. It's supposed to be opening before the 50th. Anniversary,
wasn't it like on the 50th anniversary?
October, which is October 1st of this year. They're still doing construction and that on it.
But they're making good progress.
Yeah, so hopefully it'll be open for the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World, which is this year, October 1st. All right, so yeah, sum everything up. Our rankings. Magic Kingdom or Hollywood, number one.
Hollywood's number one.
And then we flip-flop, whichever, because I'm Magic Kingdom 1, Hollywood 2, Carter's Hollywood 1, Magic Kingdom 2, yeah. But we're both kind of close on those. And then Animal Kingdom 3 and Epcot 4, but again, it can all change based on festivals and whatnot. So
yep.
Let us know, because we're going to be doing these things weekly, so let us know in the comments what you want us to talk about like in the upcoming weeks and that. So because we're happy to go off of like Disney World, Universal. Those are probably the two biggest. I mean, I guess we could throw something in about Disney Cruise Line, but I don't know that we'd this or that on that. I guess
I've definitely been on
or ships.
I've only been on fantasy.
Something. I mean, we're open to whatever. So leave that in the comments so we can, talk about that maybe next week or the week after, because we're open to suggestions. So thanks for watching, everyone. We will talk to you guys next week. Bye.